I'm going to show you today that I practice what I preach. So in the lesson plans from September's All About Me, week 2, there's an activity in there where you're doing fingerprint faces. Okay, so the activity, the way it's supposed to be is that you have them a piece of paper and you have the ink pads just because it's a little less mess, and then they're going to make their thumbprints all over it, and you're gonna let it dry. Well, if you have the ink pad, you don't have to let it dry. If you do what I do today, then you're gonna have to give it a little bit of time to dry, so you don't want it to be too thick. Kids are gonna use a black crayon in order to draw different emotional faces on their thumbprints. Now, the reason I say that you're gonna see me practice what I preach today, I am all about being resourceful. And if you don't have ink pads, but you have access to paint, then use that. My ink pads are at the church right now, and I was gonna wait to do this video until I got them tomorrow, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna go ahead and make it for you now so I can get this lesson out to you guys. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about though, using my paint, just so that you get an idea and y'all don't have to keep waiting on me. Isn't this a cool little thing that I got from the Dollar Tree? I saw somebody else on TikTok talking about it, and then when I came across it, I was like, oh heck yeah, I want that. This activity is really supposed to be a journal time activity though. Where is my journal? I found these little composition binders. I went ahead and ordered this as my journal for this year, but you use whatever it is that you're using for your journal. And I recommend having some sort of game plan of how you are going to show the kids what page they're supposed to be working on. So I've seen it all different like hacks that you can have out there where they have the rubber band so that they're only staying on that page, the rest, but to me, the kids just take that off pretty easily. The way that I like to do it is with these binder clips, just because they're a little bit harder for the kids to do at the beginning of the year, so it helps me keep them on the page because they're not able to get to all of the other pages that they want to flip to. It also means that somebody has to take the time to flip those pages over, so just know if you're using that method that you or your co-teacher is going to have to flip them over each day. So here it is. Let me fill up the camera to show you what they're going to do with it. Now again, you're going to be using ink pads usually, but if you don't have ink pads, then just having a little bit of paint for them, they're going to make thumbprints all over their paper. I'm going to use some of this so that I can have it dry faster. They're going to take a black crayon and we're going to draw little faces, and they can make happy faces, they can make sad faces, they can make angry faces. So they can just use this as a way of practice writing and drawing these different faces in their journal. If you're having to use paint like I am, I would definitely do this in a two-parter. I would do their thumbprints this day, then go set those somewhere to dry on your drying rack or on the shelves, whatever, and then bring it back to this page and then have them draw their little faces on it and just skip what I have on my on the lesson for tomorrow. Reminder, when you're doing the lessons that I have on there for you, they are a guide for you so that you don't have to spend hours coming up with these lesson plans. I'm doing that work for you, but use what you have. I do not expect you to go buy new materials for every single thing that's on here. Look around. What do you have? What does a co-teacher have? What can you use instead of whatever it says on there, and make it happen. If you like lessons like these, go ahead and comment sub, and the Preschool Experience subscription site is up and going, and I will get that over to you so that you have access to all of the lessons that I'm putting in there, and all of the printouts and all the extras that come along with it, with these videos embedded in there. If you want the All About Me theme that is for September, just comment All About Me and send me your email in private message. That way I can get that over to you.